Family Leonardo, me Nasila on Multimedia, the CEO Voice of Salone. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salone, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You want to touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salone or also the on Instagram Voice of Salone. Please family, and don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
All man gets imama. You know, the only the fittest will survive. Only the people that were brave for sell drugs will survive. Not for the braves, but for the one that were brave for do dodgy thing them will survive. Salone people, look, I don't come for talk to somebody just like you. Look yourself in that mirror and say, you know, look, Salone people, if you give a little more than you take, to fix more than you break, if you're the kind who takes the time to help a stranger in the rain, there's a place for people like you. There is a place for you in our society, for those down on their knees. And lend a voice to those who cannot speak. A little light gives sight to the ones who've lost their way. There's a place for people like you. Some people are made of gold. Look, Salone people, if you give sight to the people who don't lost their way, if you give sight to the people who don't lost their way, Salone people, many of us have lost our ways. Salone people, even me self naya, I lost my way when it came to Salone. I tell you a story. Not to say I can talk about me poor one for make una able, you know, una resonate with me because bokupa una poor. No. If anything, you know, alhamdulillah. Thank you. Somehow we don't move away from that poverty bracket. Not to say like man struggle, but you don't move away from it. I don't want for the tell on this story then, because not a pleasant story, but I dey tell una for make una able understand the story that for far too long we lost our way. Some people have not very funny thing. I don't know what this speaking can make some kind of nonsense cake today in this kitchen. I don't know. The thing look I don't know if he mop the floor properly at all. And I don't like it at all. It irritates me where the step, like you can see it looks sticky and it look like they do some baking. Speaking. Anyway, some people, you see, many of us we don't lost we way and we still able to find we wait. I tell you now, imagine me, mama, and some people, and they tell the story not for as I say, and this what they tell us, so not to make they make them up. I live such life. Imagine for make ministers them where for provide light. You know, this thing where he done on me, and quite recently, now I remember, because as far as me concerned, He helped us for make we move on alive. But it doesn't mean because we tolerate that, una for tolerate him. Una for vex. Let we not tolerate the thing. Imagine Salone people, me mama be the sell cold water. He get fridge and freezer na house. Look, why they tell you this story? Una go ask people where actually sabi me and my family. Una go ask around Congo Market area, McDonald Street. You know, McDonald Street. And then una ask na John Street. Una ask the Tapon Corner, Thunder Street. Una ask the if na lie, they lie. And they go na actual. I remember one man they said when the freezer can on they say lights no day, then lights come, it blow them off. One man they will be there now 34 Thunder Street. In fact, they call go 34. They didn't say 34 Thunder Street so because it was a popular place. Mr. Lamin, Naimi, one short man so Naimi they kind of like fix me in my mind freezer. Imagine Salone people, you get freezer fridge in the house, but the ministers them wait for put policies them in place, strategies them in place for make lights in our country with all the wealth where we get in a Salone. Lights not be the day, but the minister they with them when we get generator in a Hill Court Road. I know these things. Hill Court Road first of all, not be bush. We dey work from McDonald Street. Me and me mama. Now morning, they go find ice block. Now Hill Court Road. So the ministers, them wife, we get generator. And you know what? Like, I was so happy. Anytime we will meet ice block for go sell cold water. You see, some people, I was happy. So I lost my way too. I understand. But the reason why we are doing this is now for make una like you say if we do like a little like we were if you help somebody with a lost way, there is a place for people like you. If you shine a little light, give sight to the ones who've lost their ways. This is why we do what we do. I am not kidding. This story they want to do. Imagine ministers them. Wait for draw policies. If you know say, look, it is their responsibility for giving light. It is their responsibility for make sure say cannot operate clean. And your medical facility is there. What are they? It is their responsibility. If you cannot, what in that idiot Francis Ben Kaifala say? They don't break the social contract. They don't break the social contract. It is their responsibility. Anybody will not take up that responsibility. They should not take that job. It's just not like for make them give you a job. If you know you cannot execute the job, resign. Or you should get fired. Unfortunately, una when they employ them, una fire them. But no, they use one canal gang up. You see, this is the reason why some people like me title now. The world is waiting for us, but for how long? This I just I digress a little bit. Some people look, the world they wait for we. Imagine for make we condone such thing. They gladly for where minister they wait for put lights there now we us. Did not provide that. But when you go by ice block back to the west then. And I swear to God, Salone people, where are this Salone? For donkey years where I come, England. Seriously? Hey, I'm not joking, Salone people. Now a couple of months ago, nothing say, this thing will be the do so will be the glad for. Like, but that's what they will be the glad for them. The way you're ready for going inside the palace outside and freezer, and then the same way you pull your back for me. We were happy. But some people, is that the right way? Is that true? Is that a normal way of life in a Salone? No. people una vex. Wetin we take? Una not for take am. I swear, una not for take am. Keep doing what you do. Keep believing. It is hard. Keep believing. Salone people, in this fact, the world is waiting for Salone. When I hear the US ambassador said on the speak, you see the reason why Africa is useless. Somebody will say, oh, no, use that word, they useless. Some people like, useless just means, say, if you get armor, the armor, no, they work. It means in use, no ever kind of like they show forth. And they didn't use, you don't use the armor. If armor now for knack nail, the armor so you don't no more. Then armor, then you begin to use them for begin to dig ground. Some people it is useless. There is no usefulness to the armor. So too is Sierra Leone, a country worth trillions of dollars, and people languishes in abject poverty. Popolipo. Salone people, by the way, we can go market. I will say, oh yeah, but no, we get bearing. So I don't say, oh yeah. You know, like, I think the Mommy Queen of Congo Market, I think in Peking and that. So if I remember her face. I saw the picture. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this face. And I think like they were all cabal with a woman where be very popular around that Congo Market area. They Fudia and the neighbor also. And they all let me mama grow up because like not that. Yeah, I think Fudia and the neighbor they down by Dugan Street. And then my mind be they right up McDonald Street. So my mom was groomed in Congo Market area anyway. And then we were all born there and we grew up there. So we Congo Market, we get buried. You know, my sincere condolences goes to the family. I think they call them I mean the Kuniabai, I think. Yeah. And then I think if you be married to one man, I mean a big woman, like I am a man age group, so I'm not supposed, but I'm popular name that one day. I think what's that man name himself? Um oh God, they popular so that they get bloody Mary. Something seen, but I don't forget that tall man, so I don't forget his name. My uncle be the Billy Bloody Mary single Simba. I don't forget his name. I don't forget his name escaped me. Anyway, so we get buried, we come to market. We come to market, we get buried. So my sympathy to the family. Some people, you know, on a serious note, you see, the world they wait for with lithium. The world they wait for with diamond. The world they wait for with water. The world they wait for with fishes, lobsters, crabs, and you name them. The world they wait for with diamond, with rutile. Some people the world they wait for with iron ore. But for how long? They get for wait for. For how long? Some people for years. Me not be the person will be the telling about GL Holding. How GL Holding. Me no vex pan GL Holding. No, not to GL Holding me the vex pan. Now we governments them for the fact that GL Holding makes 400 million every year from Salone, but we don't they wait for 480 million from MCC for 12 good years. 12 good years, we've been waiting for 480 million for 12 good years since they won that threshold program or whatever they call it in 2013. For 12 good years, we've been waiting for the MCC money. They won the threshold like 2013. So for 12 good years, we've been waiting for 480 million. Compact! Why is GL Holding been only make 400 million every year from Salone? Salone people, 12 years multiplied by 400 million. That's for so why is we don't they wait for? Papa God, I don't know if I'm qui c'est Apollo. Eh? For 12 good years, GL Holding don't make $4.8 billion. But we've been waiting for the MCC for 480 million. I don't blame GL Holding. I blame the structure of the government. GL Holding won't see so. Quite recently, I tell you now, they go take debt, syndicated loan. I don't tell you now waiting a syndicated loan where banks then they come together for give one person. They go take a syndicated loan will cost about $3.5 billion because they get the access. They get the credit rating. Imagine a company where sitting a few people, few shareholders, them get them. Now they're able to get good credit rating. But we all as country, we get the thing them. Not able to get good credit rating. Do not blame GL Holding, Salone people. Them. Because the world where we they live, now risk and reward. Do not blame privatization. Don't blame it. South Africa, the recent blackout where they get. The electricity where they get, it's natural, it's nationalized. It's owned by the government. Managed by the government. In fact, they put a law in South Africa where they call the Euro monopoly. The Euro monopoly. In other words, nobody not for competing with them. They put that law in South Africa. But it failed them. To this day, South Africa they struggle for electricity problem. And people are saying now because they don't create competition. That's why they created the Euro law in South Africa. They say that because they don't create competition. Privatizations are not people. No means say that with man them. We Salone people can privatize. Imagine if we want to privatize EDSA. If somebody wants if EDSA light, now we they beat them. You know, I'm not say for beat them. Now we they call police for them. Let us not introduce mob justice because they all they destroy with credit rating. Now what you neighbor then saying? Imagine if we all get shares now EDSA. Now what you neighbor? If somebody they take meet yourself, now what you neighbor? Because you money they inside there. They're going to pay you dividend or whatever it is. They're going to pay you bond. You know, one day I going to talk about or teach about bond duration. I going to teach about bond duration. How the bond markets the work. And how we can use them in Salone. I will teach about them very soon, maybe the next couple of days. We can, the Salone people then. So do not blame GL Holding. The problem we get, the world they wait for. When I listen to the ambassador they talk, when they ask him about the cocaine business, if now America we get cocaine hub so, and they worry about the credit rating. We try to downplay the effect of the cocaine. You can tell these people no one make Africa grow. They don't want to see us unite. All they want us to do to keep on killing one another, top ranking. They don't want to see us come together. All we have to see from that guy, the destruction of Africa. They love to see us like this. I listened to Brother Hotmail. I think he spoke about that this morning. They love to see us like this. When Africa is in crisis, they make party, then they gladdy. Then they make party. Salone people, look. If we don't know the opportunity where they await we in a corner, all it takes is good leadership. Hey, not to whether not privatization, if privatization can be, nationalization can be, as long as the structure where you meet is rotting. Apampong. Some people want left somebody no more made the rant. A new diamond are being grown. Now left her. Now this desiderator say, even the dull and the ignorant, they too have their own stories. Go placidly amid the noise and hail, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible without surrender, be at peace. Say if you compare yourself with others, you will become vain and bitter. But always there will be greater or lesser person than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career. No matter how humble. You know, this is one of the things that we Papa will put in the house for the women, but outside. But no, it's all with Casadali. It's called desiderator. Salone people, one day we'll just go further no more. This is the line they want member with me. Papa been there like if you don't allow me. Yeah. You know, some people have look. It's the structure that destroys a nation. It is the structure. Trust me, it is the structure. You look at even like you saw there now, it don't launch in campaign. Whose time where it get? This lady now, one of the lady that were despised past most Sierra Leonean right now. It tell me the reason why, you know, it do this. Because you see, when somebody corrupt, this lady, it thief una money. I tell una, and I don't tell una say, if you know say, they tell them, they make say thief. Now London we did. If you know say na lie, they like partner, make it can't sue me. Because London, defamation of character, you need joke with them. Una tell and say, na so me say it thief. We can do this, Salone people. As I talk to una right now, you know, I listen where somebody they tell me say, like somebody say how in businessman, you know, like you know to post whether they pay. Salone people, if not by that, Elon Musk now for the advise the government in terms of economic policies. Some people when I go search the name Jamie Dimon. He works in chief executive of JP Morgan Chase. Americans they know him for Chase Bank. Some people JP Morgan Jamie Dimon, powerful. In fact, governments they go to him for advice. But I pay the pay him. Not so he open business so. Top executive. And let me tell you, some people, one guy they own for the watch now in Africa. I don't tell you about Tijan Theum. Powerful guy. That guy there, Dande, if he fail na Ivory Coast, Dande, I can mind friend stone for a boss aid. Because in CV, not only they go work na UN, USAID, you know why I make and KKY them, James Jonah, Tijanka by them, and they surprise by them. When they're in the UN, una be careful of people when they work in the UN, African Development Bank, IMF, World Bank. Una be careful of them. They're not corporately minded. They're not corporately minded. They do not understand. Always thing they do now for right projects for donor funding. Now that's good for. Una be careful of them people in there. This guy, Tijan Thiam, right now, they provide and they see and say most likely he go win the presidency after I think Wataya. They go win the presidency now Ivory Coast. This guy is a top-notch banker. He don't work top financier. He don't work na Aviva. He don't work in a Prudential. And then in last role where he get as the CEO of Credit Suisse, the Swiss bank, one of the biggest banks in the world. And why make they get rid of themselves? Now because of reputational damage. And not only cause them. They apparently the top executive, they sabotage the guy who been the head of retail banking by also. So they see and say it was bullying where take place. Then get rid of him. Because of that. Not commit crime, not to commit the crime, but now in the boss. This guy, Salone people, is about to become the president in Ivory Coast. Well, if he fail, then now they mean the end matter for her. Some people wanna wait and see if he, you know, he not be getting company. Not only be businessman. But he makes strategic decisions. You know, right now, the debate, this post where they talk. At the debate, I want to allow first men to go, no more men to go and talk. At the better, because I want to concentrate. Some people, nobody know they come and stupid on again. Not a concentrate. What's that with this? So we better come na Salone. We not analyze and find out. Just because we see and say na direct foreign investment with my in the car, we don't make it say, hey, we're not going after them. We know they allow that for sink in not to una anymore. We didn't allow that. we're going to stick to the plan for develop Salone. Not to that one way. You said me not pay them, they pay me. You do your business. But then when you get your business, now some part we you can't for advice. I have absolute utmost respect for your venture. Imagine like this person criticized one day venture capitalist. Can you imagine? The word venture capitalist, you know what he mean? Now they encourage for my people and do business, like business angels. When I went in London, they watch it's not a program in himself. Oh God. Where then you go put your business proposal, then give you the top guru them put money and say, okay, we believe in you idea, we give you money. Don't forget that. I don't know why I make it escape me. I don't forget the name. Yeah, like all those people are business angels. They're venture capitalists. Salone people, let we stick to this plan. Just follow we. Trust me, with the lead una for make Salone better. Even though I'm a huge critic of the way the government handle GL Holding, whilst GL Holding they make billions, but it is not because of privatization. It is because we government the reckless allow we credit rating for so bad and then allow a stranger. Is that what I can say? We host no settle na stranger. Now they can enjoy the benefits of that hosting. Now in the happen. Why you focus them? We then take risk for go Salone. The whole economic world, Salone people, now risk taking. The higher the risk, the higher the reward. And on the flip side, the higher you sell your risk, the higher you they give away. That's the principle. Think about this. At the left now with this. The higher you actually transfer your risk, the higher you actually pay your premium. In other words, Salone people, Astaghfirullah and may God forbid, if you get a terminal illness, you know what I can say, some things are uninsurable. If you get terminal disease, no insurance, if they insure you, then they charge you very high premium. Because they know say the chances for me you leave, may you pay longer premium. Now I make most young people they pay higher premium, like lower premium. Because they don't get that chance for me to get illness and stuff. And then on the flip side, most young people when they drive, the driver's license, if they want to insure them, it is high because the risk for making them get accident is very high. So the risk for make you get accident high, so you pay high premium. So Salone people, una picture that to Salone. The risky you are where you kill people where they protest, where you thief election, where the police not able to do nothing, now waiting the president say, where Abdukago say the president's called the IG, where the amendment the constitution don't mean nothing, where parliaments then they go there illegally. The higher the risk, the higher we they give away we benefit. Simple. German wash. Simple. Now they affect Salone. Risk is what's killing us in Sierra Leone. The world is waiting for us, but we are too risky. This now our program, Salone CashBox. And God bless you now. And then I get a lovely weekend. And please, I see one video before the end. But una no say we country na Muslim and Christian. Una no say this na Ramadan. There I see one video where they say one church also go up make revival. Why is the Muslim then the nafila? They go make revival near the mosque. They dance you and we Christian they wanna know how they worship. So why if you go make revival where the Muslim then you know say mosque they get for nafila? Why? Why Salone people? Now so I don't see the trend now. We don't want to oversee. Hey, they wish the Christmas where Christmas can they say Merry Christmas. They say na haram. this one don't begin so. Yeah, where Muslim come back, where Eid come, he say, anybody when they, why they wish me Eid? Anybody when they wish Merry Christmas, that Eid they fulfill not for you. And where pray they come back, would they enjoy and beg so? And they wish people a happy Eid. That's kind of nonsense, Danny. But when I don't say this near mosque lady, why not go make revival? Near day. When we know say we all Christian, we all there now for dance, praise God. Why we not go make revival near the mosque? Why? Now, Salone people are the left one. I guess a good evening, yeah. May God bless we all. And Ramadan Mubarak. Now, so I'll learn one word. Because Ramadan and Lent meet up, then say we say Ramadan. Happy Ramadan. So, Ramadan Mubarak and a blessed Lent to we all. Thank you very much. And God bless we all. Sorry, my audio very long today. Very, very long today.